Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, An Adventure in Time and Space History. Today I'm going to be talking about this movie that came out, Charlie's Angels. How I found about it is through one of my emails. Um, basically, there's a movie theater called Tinseltown, and I get a thing in my email of movies that are showing at that movie theater here in Ohio. Um, and one of them was Charlie's Angels. And I will, just wanted to put that out there because I will get talking about that. But first off, I want to share I grew up with the TV show Charlie's Angels. Now, I love all the angels. Kate Jackson was one of them, the actress who played one of the angels. Oh, that's the only one that sticks in my mind, basically. Uh, all the actresses who played the angels had chemistry within each other. The guy who played Bosley had chemistry with the women who played the angels. We always heard Charlie's voice, but we never knew who Charlie was. Because I mean, I've always wondered who the actor was who played Charlie. Was always my wonder. Every time I watched Charlie, I thought, I wonder who that actor is. I wonder who the actor is, and could never find out who the actor was who played Charlie. So, but the show was action packed. I mean, excitement. Every episode was great. It was fantastic. It was great, exciting. It just gave that feel. The excitement feel. You know, and then the two movies way after that. Charlie's Angels, the TV show, was off the air. But along the line, they had two movies, and the chemistry for all those actresses who played the angels and the guy who played Basil in those two movies, the chemistry was great. There was excitement, action packed. I mean, it was great. Love it. And even the TV show. I grew up with it. Oh my God, that was the bomb back when I was a kid, like a teenager, I believe. I mean, that was just, oh God, I love that show. And it's just, you could probably tell in my voice how excited and everything I was of that show. And I love it. Love, 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 love it. Well, getting back to what I'm going to talk about is this movie, Charlie's Angels. Now, whenever you watch a trailer, whether it be on, if it's broadcast on TV, a movie that's coming out, and, it gives you all the clips and tell you when the movies come out, and if you watch that trailer on the TV when they advertise it, and it grabs you, it's going to be a good movie. Well, in this email, I clicked on it and started watching the trailer for Charlie's Angels. It left me in a huh? There was no action in the trailer. There was the chemistry was ugh, there was nothing there. There was no excitement. It's it left you I don't know how you could describe that feeling. It's just left you nothing. No excitement, no nothing. And the next thing I also is they now have a woman playing Bosley. No, wait a minute. What's up with that? What is up with that? A woman playing Bosley that's been a man. Oh, in the TV show and the two movies. And you decide to change that? No, wait a minute. That does not fly. That does not fly. Anybody who grew up with the TV show and saw the two movies know that is not supposed to be. I mean, I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't know where they got that idea to make Bosley a woman. What comes to mind is the Me Too movement. Ever since that came out and that Me Too movement started, all the franchises are ruined because a lot of those strong male roles are played by women. Take it for instance, Ghostbusters. The ones who catch the ghosts and everything. In Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters themselves, um, they were all women. So, and that movie flopped. But do you think Hollywood's going to recognize that? No, they're going to keep on doing this. They're going to keep on ruining every franchise. They already did Star Wars. Now they're doing Charlotte's Angels, and I hear they may be doing it to James Bond. I mean, who knows what else they're going to do? It's just ridiculous what they're going to do. And all I have to say, it's also the feminists and the PC crap, which is political correctness. Now, wait a minute. The strong male role should always be played by men, not women. Because when it does, then that movie's going to flop. Like, it's going to drop like flies, is all I have to say. And from what I've seen on their YouTuber's channel, he posted comments of people who write reviews in the newspapers and some public reviews, basically. And some of them say that this movie is so bad, they give it a 1 out of 10. Now, you tell me, 1 or 2 out of 10? That tells you that movie is horrible. I wouldn't pay money, even though I've seen the trailer, I wouldn't even pay money to go see it. Because it's like, you're changing one of the main characters, Bosley, to a woman. Now, wait a minute. That does not fly at all. And it is just so ridiculous what they're doing with all these movies and stuff like this. It's just ridiculous. Sorry. Had to wet my whistle. Getting dry mouth there for a minute. The thing it is they're messing up. They're changing roles that are male roles by men and making a woman. Now, what they don't realize is there's a lot of us out there that don't want that. We like to show the movie just the way it is with a male lead. If it was a male lead, it should always stay a male lead. That's the way it goes. It's ridiculous. It's just, ever since all this came out with this Me Too movement, everything has been under attack in Hollywood. I mean, all these franchises are being attacked and ruined. And it's sad because it's like we're growing up, and those kids who did not know Charlie's Angels in the past and did not know about did not know any of the history, and see this movie and they say, oh, this is great, and never knowing that Bosley was played by a man, they're going to be thinking this is, they're going to believe that Bosley's always been a woman. Now, wait a minute here. All I want to tell, if people watch this video here, and if you've seen the movie, and you've seen the movie with a female Bosley, I'm going to tell you something. Bosley was a man, not a female. That female Bosley is nothing. It's nothing. And it's like, I just don't understand why Hollywood is doing this. I don't think any of us understand about all this stuff. And why they keep running one franchise after another. And they won't get to their thick skull that they just won't get to their thick skull that people don't want this. They don't want this shoved down their throat. They don't want them to say, oh, this is how it is. This is the way it's going to be. We don't want that. We just want the show or the movie of a TV show to be just as good as the show that is, or the movies that are sequels to another movie. We don't want those sequels to ruin the other sequels. We just don't want them to basically ruin other movies. You get sequels like Star Wars had some movies, and then all of a sudden it came up with Star Wars again, but it was before Luke Skywalker. And then it kept going, it kept going sequel after sequel after sequel. And also now it's gotten really bad. It's gotten really bad basically, and they've ruined Star Wars. And then now you got Star Trek Discovery. Well, that's kind of screwed up Star Trek. Now, wait a dang minute. It's just not that I've never seen Star Trek Discovery, but from what I heard, it's not all that great. I liked besides the original, I like Star Trek Next Generation and Voyager. Couldn't get into Deep Space Nine. That's after the original series of Star Trek. But after that, it's just like, just not. I don't want to watch those. I've heard enough views about Discovery. Ugh. And people, how they feel about that, that part of Star Trek. It's just ridiculous. And like I said, there talks about making James Bond a woman. Now, wait a darn minute. You want to ruin a really good franchise, besides just Star Wars, but James Bond. Now, wait a darn minute here. There's no. That's not how James Bond was wrote. It was a man who played James Bond. I can't picture it played by a woman. And if James Bond is a woman, I'm not going to watch it. I don't care how good it is. I'm not going to watch it because that's not the James Bond that I know. That's not the way James Bond is supposed to be. Not supposed to be a woman. No way. It's just like I said, it's ridiculous. It makes my head spin. Think of all these movies, franchises, all this stuff. It's just plain crazy. Makes my head spin. I mean, it's just, it's unreal. It's totally unreal. I mean, if you look back, it's like, I know I mostly talk about Doctor Who on my channel, but and you wonder, well, why am I talking about Charlie since all these are franchises and everything? Well, this channel is not just Doctor Who, but it's about everything as well. The reason why I discussing this is this is how disgusted I am. And also, we have it in a Doctor Who fandom that you got a Doctor Who franchise that's been on 55 plus years, and all of a sudden they change the Doctor into a woman. Doctor was always played by a male. Always played by a male, and all of a sudden, boom, a female Doctor. Now, wait a minute. And the merchandise and the episodes, their merchandise is not selling. Episode 11 has dropped like flies. I mean, it's hit rock bottom. I don't care what people say, but I'm not gonna, get into a rant about that. Okay, but that's what I'm saying is that all these male characters, even in Doctor Who, they decide to make them women. Now wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. This is not gonna fly. If it was played by a strong male and if that character was wrote for a male, don't change it. Don't change it. Don't even touch this. Don't touch it. Leave it just as it is. Have a male play the male part. Don't change the male part to be a female. It doesn't fly. This girl would not watch any movie that's been played by a man that's now played by a female. I will not watch it. No way. In this world would I ever watch something like that. I mean, I won't even go see this movie, Charlie's Angels, even though I loved Charlie's Angels when I was growing up, and I loved the other two movies before this one. But this one I won't see. For one, it's Bosley the female in this. And it's like, it's not going to fly with me. Because Bosley was always a man, a male. Get it through your head. A male role, a man playing the male role. You don't gender swap. You don't gender switch. You don't do none of that. It's like, do not touch this role with the female because it's the male role. Sorry, my mouth was getting dry. But all I have to say is that it just doesn't fly. People are not gonna like, people who grew up with the show, it's not gonna like this movie. I mean, from what I heard from the ratings on that I saw on YouTube channel, like I said, the reviews from the public, the people who have gone to see it, and it's like, I'm like, they're giving it 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Now that tells you something, that this movie is totally messed up. If you're getting people rating it that low. Now, apparently, all these reviews out there saying how bad the movie is, Hollywood still will not wake up, won't even realize probably. I mean, if they didn't realize that Ghostbusters tanked, they're still doing this. They're still putting female in the strong male roles and make them female. They're still not getting the picture. They're still not waking up. It's like, what's up? It's like, why can't you guys realize that you're wrong? That this is not how it goes. That you don't realize that movies are not getting enough people to go watch them. And the ratings are starting to drop. Why don't you just wake up? Why can't you just realize, that this is not fine, that the public doesn't want this? Do not shove it down our throats and try to push the agenda, thinking this is what we want. This is what we would love to see. Excuse me, this is not what we want to see. This is not what we love. This is not how it's supposed to be. Like I said, Bosley should be a man, not a woman. A woman does not fly as Bosley that was a male role for so long. It doesn't fly with a woman as Bosley. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then even when I think about one of the TV shows that they were rebooting, Magnum PI, which was a good, the reboot was good. I liked the Kevin Stern thing, and they had a female Higgins. Now the person who played that was pretty cool and had some excitement, but I did not care. It was making the male role a female again. I never really realized it. And you wonder, why is this all topic? I mean, why are you going on other things and not mainly talking about the movie Charlie's Angels like you started in the beginning? Well, discussing other things that Hollywood has screwed up and taken something that was male role, play a strong man, the strong male lead was played by a man to be played by a woman. I'm trying to show it's also with other shows, other movies as well. That's ended up like that. Like the TV show. Now they could have made this Higgins, the guy who played Higgins, his daughter. Now that would work really good if she was Higgins' daughter. Now that would work perfectly fine. But the character was Higgins, and they didn't say that this is Higgins' daughter. It was made to be that this is Higgins, the main character, Higgins, that was in the TV show Magnum PI. Well, at the time I didn't realize. Our friend helped me realize it and everything. We were discussing that. And I know I was discussing with Charlie's Angels, but I'm talking about it's not just Charlie's Angels, it's the other franchises as well is being changed, being ruined by excuse me, as being ruined by male leads played by women. Now that right there should send a red flag that the people, the public, don't want that. They like the male role played by a man, not to turn around and be played by a woman. That's all I wanted. That's all I was. I mean, I know I'm going on tangent here, but that's the truth. It's like all these franchises, just not Charlie's Angels. And yes, I was talking about Charlie's Angels, but the reason why I'm mentioning these other franchises is because it's not just Charlie's Angels, but it's other franchises as well that are being touched and ruined. We don't want this. We want our show back. We want it not be ruined. We want those memories of that beloved show or that beloved, basically, movie that, sequels that we grew up watching and that we saw. We want that back. We don't want women to play the male lead, and we don't want that male lead to be a woman, changed to a woman. We don't want that. We never asked for it. We never suggested it, but Hollywood doesn't listen to the little people. All they want to do is make money, 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 and produce stuff of what we think, basically produce stuff what they think we would watch. Excuse me. We don't want to watch male roles played by women. We don't want that. If they're a male role, keep it a male role and have a man play that male role. Don't gender swap. Don't gender switch. We do not want to have it. We do not want it. We didn't ask for it, so we don't want it. It's just, it's ridiculous the way they're going with things these days. And the franchises they are ruining. So, anyway, enough of my rant. All I have to tell you is don't believe all the stuff. Don't believe that Bosley was always a woman. Bosley was not. It was by a man only. So, I just wanted to get that out there. Anyway, like I said, I'm branching out to other stuff and wanted to get some other stuff off my chest here. And that was one of them because that was really sorely ticking me off big time. I mean, like I said, growing up with the TV series and now seeing that Bosley is played by a woman, and God, gives me shivers. Just the thought of it. Anyway, well, now I'm off with my rant is done with for now. Unless something comes up and I decide to want to do another rant. Anyway, if you like what you heard, you can click the like button. If you don't like what you heard, you can click the dislike button. Doesn't really matter to me. If you want, leave a comment down there. Sorry. If you want, leave a comment below. But subscribe, click notify to get any of my latest videos that when I upload them or do them, whichever. Sorry. But click the like or dislike. Leave a comment if you want. But don't forget to subscribe. Click the notification bell to ring whenever I put out a video. And please share this channel. Anybody. Even those who are not into Doctor Who, because I do other stuff. I'm going to be doing other stuff as well as Doctor Who stuff. I'm going to be doing some more stuff that's not going to be Doctor Who related. So share this video with, share it. I want the word to get out there. I want people to learn. Learn basically, sorry. I want people to understand and know what in heck is going on. Not just with Doctor Who, but with other things that's going on with movies in general or TV shows, basically. I want to give a shout out. There's a fellow YouTuber, Bluebont Hoovian. Check her channel out. I also have another YouTuber. Is not my Doctor Who. Check out his channel. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe and click the notify button on their channel. If you want Doctor Who news, breaking news, or stuff like that, there's another person out there called the Tartar Zone. Check out his channel and stuff like that if you want hearing upcoming news of Doctor Who. But like I said, I just had to get this off my chest, and also share my views about what's going on with stuff with the movies and certain things. But like I said, Hollywood is totally messed up. So anyway, on that note, you all have a good day and bye.